Hey, it's Jose Jafarji from SavvyRealEstateInvestor.com. So I've done over 40 renovation projects from $1,000 to $200,000, and I wanted to share my top 5 renovation tips in this video. So I'm inside my construction project right now. So when I first started out in real estate, I didn't know what I was doing. To be quite honest, all I used to do was watch reality TV shows like Flip This House, and I actually ended up buying my first property in Brampton, and I ended up losing $7,000, and that was the best hands-on education I have ever received. Since then, I've gone to do countless renovations and built much of my business around becoming an expert in renovation. So back to the focus on this video and the renovation tips. Whether you're renovating your personal home or an investment property, these tips will definitely help you. So tip number 1, plan ahead. I try to plan as much as possible and try to get things before I get possession. For example, if I have to get drawings done, if I'm applying for a building permit, I go and pick my materials, how much flooring I'll need. I'm trying to get better at building systems, so I use the same paint colors and stuff like that. And I use the big box stores to get more efficiencies. Tip number 2, learn from contractors. Ask your contractor what their plans are in terms of past renovations they've completed, what the project scope is going to be, and get a different spin on the things, and what to look out for. And sometimes you want to get the breakdown of different prices depending on the scope of the job. So for example, for the kitchen, for the plumbing, for the electrical, things like that. So tip number 3, get detailed scope of work with your quote. I personally dealt with this many times. I get a contractor to give me a quote verbally. He starts the work, and after a few days I hear this was not included and that was not included, and guess what? They usually want extra money, change orders, that taking advantage of that situation. I absolutely hate when this happens, and I tend to never see that contractor again. I like to get a detailed breakdown of each line item with the price for each specific job. That way I know exactly what I'm paying for. I like to get a breakdown of labor and material costs, and sometimes I end up buying the materials myself. Depending on the project, I like to pick out the tiles, paint, laminate, hardwood flooring, etc., and pay for all that myself and charge labor separately. Tip number 4, monitor progress. Although I would like to trust my contractors and let them do what they are being paid to do, my philosophy has always been trust but verify every step of the way. I'll check up on the progress frequently or whenever it's possible. And you know what, if you have a problem with anything, you discuss with them right away, and if it comes up with a good explanation, then you know it was a worthwhile change order, for example. And if possible, make changes along the way. You might encounter a snag you hadn't thought about before. The things change along the way in the construction process, and that's totally normal. Tip number 5, stick to your budget as best as possible. It's very easy to get carried away, so be sure to stick to the budget you used to before starting. Little things add up, and believe me, that's how I lost $7,000 in my first project, because 200 here, 500 there, 1,000 here, and all of a sudden your budget is just completely blown. And remember, the numbers are the most important thing. Don't get emotional. The budget has to make sense in order for a project to be very profitable. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see more videos like this.